Imagine living every day in paranoia, knowing that everywhere you go, anything you say, anything you do is being watched and judged. Imagine walking into a store and being watched just so they know you're not stealing anything. Imagine going into into a crowded area and people judging you, watching you to make sure you're not hiding anything underneath your clothes. Imagine being mocked at school because you're different. No one likes to be left out, but then why do you judge? Why do you pass the torch of unforgiving world? Why do you discriminate? Everywhere you go, everywhere you look, everything you hear, there's always somebody different or saying different. Many of us focus on differences and not on similarities of other people. Racial discrimination is everywhere. In general, it is a belief that a particular race or ethnicity is inferior or superior to other races. Racial discrimination involves any act where a person is treated unfairly or vilified because of how they look, anything they dress, anything they wear, anything they believe in or speak, constantly judged. The first point that I have is that everybody was created equal. In every holy book, they stated that everyone's created equal no matter what, and they should be treated with respect like everybody else. But that belief seems to not live up with anybody anymore. It seems to be ignored. That's why I'm here before you to make you understand that racial discrimination is an immoral act. It's Racial discrimination is experienced among a spectrum. It may occur in a passive way with leaving people out, dismissing their opinions, disagreeing with them, or it can happen in a way where you're making them risk their job, they might get fired or lose opportunities. It may take the form of prejudice, maybe stereotyping of different groups in a community, either with calling them names, taunting them, intimidating them. Its most In its most serious manifestation, racial discrimination is demonstrated in behaviors and activities that embody abuse and violence, particularly experienced by groups who are visibly different, as in how they dress or how they look. Let it be their hair, their skin color, their religious wear. If it's different than what is a social norm, they will face discrimination in their life. And everybody worldwide has been haunted by racial discrimination. Almost everywhere you turn, there is some form of discrimination going on. And research shows that people get discriminated the most when their abilities are put in the light where people can judge them. So, in a workplace, at a school, or any major event, that's where racial discrimination will take place most. And being discriminated against can change anybody's whole world. It could lead to emotional trauma, and it could also result in loss of job, loss of opportunities, days paid where they didn't work that someone else might get. That can all lose. And it's the most harm you could do to an individual, which is to discriminate against them. People who discriminate others usually are doing that as a scapegoat. They find someone who they see is inferior and take out all their anger and frustration out on them. Alarmingly, some Research indicates a significant increase in racial discrimination over the years. And it's time for us to stop allowing that to happen. We must join groups to stop this, and we have to challenge ourselves because we all share a common society, humanity, and we all have a role in respecting each other because we're all the same, and enjoy it equally with dignity and to keep all the same opportunities that we thrive.